my dears, in love and light. How to find out your spirit animal. Now, Native American traditions hold that we have various animals as guides with us throughout our lifetimes. But there's one main guide, animal spirit guide, that stays with us throughout our lifetime. So this is the animal we're looking for. Now, it's likely that this animal is some incarnation of you in some previous lifetime, and it wants to help and guide you. It's there, out there in the ether somewhere. Now, the thing about our spirit animal is that it's very pure of heart. These animals don't have the things to think and worry about that we do in our third density reality. Animals have simpler thoughts. They can guide you and give you wisdom in ways that are helpful to us, so that we're not bogged down by all the stuff in our reality, like paying bills and social interactions and all the other guff we have to deal with. Animals are much simpler and can guide us sometimes in a more logical way. Now, the spirit animal is a part of you, and it can show up in your reality because it knows what you're thinking and it knows how to help you. And one way it shows up is through synchronicities. So quite often you'll see your spirit animal and you'll need to think to yourself, what was I thinking at the time? What was I doing at the time? What's the context and what does it relate to? Because sometimes you'll just see it and then you'll see it again and maybe again, and each time it'll have some common theme, something you were thinking about or doing at the time, and you can take that as a sign or a confirmation of something, and you need to use your intuition as to what it is. Now, you can communicate with your animal spirit guide just by asking it a question and asking for guidance, and it can communicate back through a sense of knowing. Now, of course, an animal will have no language and no verbal communication, so you feel for that answer, you feel for that sense of knowing. When that first thing that just comes to you, that answer just comes to you, that's the response from your spirit animal that you've just asked the question of. Now, it's said that your spirit animal will choose you, and often it's an animal that's been showing up in your life a lot already, but you just haven't consciously realised it. So here is a step-by-step guide on how to find out what your spirit animal is. Number 1 is to set your intention. Now, this is really important, as we all know, because thoughts manifest reality. Thought creates reality. And by setting your intention, you're manifesting your reality, aren't you? So you can set your intention to know your spirit animal and then start paying attention, because now it's going to start manifesting for you. So pay attention when you walk in nature. What animals do you see? Pay attention to books and magazines, or just wherever you are when you're out and about. What animals do you see? Now, the animals in your surroundings may be house pets and things like that. So that's why it's good to pay attention to something online or on TV if you watch TV, or magazines, books, as I said, because you might get slightly more exotic animals there. Also, pay attention to your dreams, because you never know, the spirit animal may turn up in your dreams that night or in the following night. So that's one method to find it out, is to set your intention to know your spirit animal and then pay attention and see what turns up. Number 2 on how to find out what your spirit animal is to think about, what's my favourite animal? Now, some people don't have a favourite animal, but some people have had a favourite animal all their life. So their spirit animal may have already chosen them. So if you have a favourite animal, it's always been your favourite, then you've already been chosen. Number 3 on how to know what your spirit animal is, and I touched on this already, is to pay attention to your dreams. Now, please see my video on how to remember your dreams, and this will help you with that. So set the intention, therefore, before bed to know your spirit animal. So before you go to bed, you'll need to give yourself a subconscious command to dream of your spirit animal. So say to yourself about 10 times, dream of my spirit animal, dream of my spirit animal. So that's giving the subconscious a command in the present tense to dream of your spirit animal. Now, it may not happen on the first night, because sometimes it takes a couple of nights for the subconscious to get on with it, because time isn't always quite relative with the subconscious. But let's not worry about that. So do it for the next few nights. Dream of my spirit animal and see what animal appears in your dreams. Number 4 on how to know what your spirit animal is to do a meditation visualization. So meditate for about 15 or 20 minutes just to relax down a bit. Then set the intention to meet your spirit animal. You're doing a visualization here so you can allow images to flow into the mind. Now let your surroundings appear before you, because different animals will appear in different surroundings. Don't choose it, just let it appear before you. Stay very relaxed. Now let's say you find yourself in woodland, or let's say you find yourself on a beach. Then we just wait. We don't force it. We let our spirit animal appear. There's no need to choose. The subconscious will provide the spirit animal for you in good time. So let's say I can see my surroundings. I'm sitting on a beach here, and out of the water pops a whale's head, and he blows water out of his blowhole to say hello. Or let's say you're in the forest and you're just sitting there on a log, and then a bunny rabbit hops up and jumps onto your lap. Now that's probably going to be your spirit animal. So then spend a little while with your spirit animal. Thank it very much for showing itself to you. Ask it if it has any wisdom for you, and feel the response as a sense of knowing. And then wish it love and say your goodbyes. But know that your spirit animal will be with you every day anyway. So that's been 4 methods on how to meet your spirit animal and know what it is. I wish you the best of luck with finding out what your spirit animal is, and don't forget to wish it lots of love, because it'll be with you a long time and it'll be looking out for you just like a good friend. So leave me and others a comment to let us know what your spirit animal is if you want to share it. And don't forget to click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to receive regular spiritual inspiration on your journey through life. Like and share also, because we're raising the mass vibration together. So go now in love,